Welcome back to another Conan Exiles Alicipta video. So in this video, what I'm going to attempt to do, because I think I figured out how to do it, it's to spawn multiple Maelstrom bosses besides just one. So basically, the short answer, I'm going to show you the whole process of what I'm doing. I am on the official server, by the way. I didn't feel like doing this in single player because I want to do it on the official server anyway. I didn't want to have to do it twice. So I'm going to show you the whole process of what I'm going to do. But I'll just tell you up front, if you don't want to watch the whole entire video, I believe what you have to do is, we already know it's 410 foundations in the storm that you got to build to get bosses to spawn. So if you double that, so if you have two bases in the storm, side by side, so you have a 410 base in the storm, and then another 410 base next to it in the storm, you should get two bosses at either base that spawns. So, and that's what I'm going to attempt to show and do myself, because I want to get more than just 20 graders per storm. I want to get 40. So I'm going to be collecting a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be making sandstone. And so what you want to do, just as a general, like, say the storm line is happening here. What you want to do is build out of the storm, your 410. And then this lead foundations into the storm, so that your main structure of 410 is always safe. And the only thing that will get destroyed is your, what do you want to call it? I'm trying to think of the word. It's not lead in. But anyway, just build your 410 out of the storm, and then this build foundations that lead into the storm, and the bosses will spawn at the end of your last foundation. So if your last foundation is right here where my mouse is, the bosses are going to spawn there. And as long as you're standing there, they're going to spawn there. They won't spawn anywhere back. So the rest of your base will be safe. Well, actually, we'll show you here. But yeah, that's what I think you have to do. So I think if you want to get 3 bosses to spawn, you got to build 3 bases of 410. I already have one base set up. I'm going to do a second one. And this one's going to be, I actually have like a base set up, you know, like a house that you can enter, got chests in there. This one I'm going to make just a solid base. It's not going to be anything that I can enter. This is just going to be purely to get bosses to spawn. But anyway, this is how you do it. This right here is out of the storm. This pillar. This pillar marks the out of the storm. If I put one foundation in front of this, that is in the storm. So what I generally do, so all back here, just to re-clarify this, all this is out of the storm. This right here is more than 410 foundation structures. All you need, though, to get the bosses to spawn is 410. So build 410. Let's just imagine that's only 410. Build 410 out of the storm. And then stop. So right here when the storm happens, this is why it's still here. It's safe. Nothing spawns here. The storm doesn't damage it. And that's why I put this pillar here to mark it. It takes a little bit of time to figure out where your storm line is, but you can do it. So yeah, this is my storm line. One foundation in front of this. This is now in the storm. So if I put a foundation right here and stand right here, bosses are going to spawn, and sometimes even mobs, and they're going to destroy all this. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is just build foundation a line out. I usually put about 30. Just put foundation in front of foundation. Just do 30 of them. So that way you're way out here. You know, be pretty far away from your storm base. I prefer to do 50 foundations, but 30 should be good. But yeah, you'll be fighting here. So your last foundation, let's just say, is where the thrall is. What you'll do is stand here, and the bosses will spawn in relatively close to you. And I do want to clarify, what you don't want to do is build foundations like this, and then put your piece like, okay, this is gonna be my base. I'll just show you. I have plenty of. You don't want to do this. Why wouldn't? Like, okay. And then what I decided, because I'm trying to keep these equal, is I want this to be where the base starts at. So then we'll do this. And just to check the time, you see it says 168. I'm just showing you what you don't want to do. So this says 168. This still will say 168. It's still, this piece, even though I broke everything, is still considered part of this base. So you want two separate bases. So which means you got to build a separate base. Do not start a line to try to keep them even. This base is not going to match up with this base. Let's go back a little bit just to make sure we're out of the storm. Alright, so this is going to be 100 pieces. This better be out of the storm. People are going to see this and be like, what the hell is this? We're going to put 50 here. You know what? Do I want to lead back down to there? I'm going to be set up for a while, so I want to make sure I'm far enough away from my structure here. I think I'm going to go this way. Why won't you place there? Okay, I guess we're going this way already. I don't want to, though. Okay, we will. No, we're not. Now we'll lead out this way. Alright, we got more than 50. That's okay. I'm trying to get to a flat area. That's usually how I do it. So I think for this one, I'm going to go from here. We're just going to follow it along here. I think I'm going to try to get as close as I can to the other stuff. Will you not build on top of there? I think I'm happy with that. We might run into a problem here. I see that this one's a little bit crooked. Which might be a good thing, actually. It's getting us closer. My potion ran out. There we go. Alright. Get out of here. Oh, we got two. They spawned. I don't know why they took so long. I think somebody else is farming the storm. Why are you not attacking? Alright, 57. So I had 55 graders. That's what I started as. Yeah, this is perfect. I'd like to get 3 bosses freaking spawning. But yeah, there's your answer. This is how you get multiple bosses to spawn. Just build 2 410 foundation bases side by side, lead them into the storm, keep them close together. Yeah, doing this is so cheap, I just want to say. Okay, that one spawned. I think they're on different timers. Yeah, because I'm killing them different. The way that the bosses are set up, by the way, is every minute a boss will spawn. So I'm killing this one faster than I'm killing this one. That's why they're spawning at different times. This is ridiculous. It's awesome and ridiculous at the same time. The amount of graders that you can farm doing this, yeah. Because now I'm thinking, why stop at just 2 bases? Just go 3, go 4. Do the max, do 5. So you get all of them. That's amazing. So if somebody else is farming the storm, and I'm getting 2 bosses, that means only 3 more people can farm the storm. And bosses won't spawn for anybody else. Alright, so let's just total up what we got. We had 55. 89 is what I had. So we got 34 graders from that. So yeah, there you have it. That's the whole point of the video. If you want to get multiple mobs to spawn, do exactly what I said. Build 410, 2 bases in the storm. Lead into the storm, you'll get 2 bosses. Or if you want 3 bosses, build 3 bases, 410. Or if you want 4 bosses, 4 bases, 410, up to 5. I think 5 is the max. And just lead into the storm. Keep them close together like I did here. That's like ideal. That way, one boss is spawning at this end of the base, and the other boss is spawning at this end of the base. And you got all your thralls set up there. So I'm going to get a 3rd base set up, and I'm going to do a line next to that. So we'll get a boss here, a boss here, and a boss here. Yeah, that'll work. So hey, there you have it. If you liked the video, if you thought that was informative and it helped you out, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. And hit the notification bell. It really does help me out, and I do appreciate it. So with that, take care.